Hello guys, what is up? This is GalacticElliot. Welcome you guys to the first match of the National Pokemon Association, aka the NPA, where I am today going against CyberNightmare, whose link is in the description below if you guys want to go check him out. He's another YouTuber and Twitch streamer, really awesome person, and yes, he's the Huntsville Houndooms. We are currently 0-0. Of course, this is the first game of this season, of Season 2 of the NPA, the first time I'm doing a competitive battling league type of thing, other than a new league that I brought before. So today I am going to be using Medicham, Mega Venusaur. I'm using also Mamoswine, Arcanine, Vaporeon, and Skuntank. And I'm predicting him to have Mega Latias, Empoleon, Hariyama, Horion Z, Weavon, Darmanitan. Guys, I am freaking shaking. If you guys couldn't tell, I am so nervous. I have not done this type of battle in such a long time, if not ever. And let's get on with it, guys. I am so nervous right now. And I've been counter teaming this thing like the whole entire time. I've done some practice messages with like my ACs and whatnot. And I want to tell you guys this right now. His team is actually not the hardest team to go against. So I'm expecting to come after the W. And today's question of the day is, which team are you rooting for in the NPA? Are you rooting for the Cubchoos? Are you rooting for the Houndooms? Are you guys voting, rooting for the Chiago Cubchoos? What team are you guys voting for? But yeah, it doesn't look like he's bringing the Hariyama, which is actually huge because I've been praying for that thing, and that thing is actually a monster. He actually brings everything except for the Hariyama. Instead, he brings Whimsicott. Okay, so that's honestly really great for us. That's actually amazing for us because that Hariyama is actually going to be a huge threat to us with thick fat and close combat and everything like that. But yeah, so basically I brought Skuntank just to basically wall this here Mega Latias and whatnot. That's definitely going to be his go-to. And wow, that's actually insane that he didn't even bring the Hariyama, because that thing's going to do massive damage to us. Easily, his two biggest threats are Mega Latias and Porygon Z, because Porygon Z can just adaptively try to take everything, especially if it's Scarfed. I'm actually just really scared still, even though I'm kind of feeling nice right now that he didn't bring the biggest threat on his team, man. That's actually huge. But yeah, we're going to lead off with the Arcanine named Morgan after on my Jump 401. Shout out to you, Morgan. You were awesome. And we're going to see what he leads off with as well. I don't know why I'm going to lead off this, to be honest. I think he's probably going to lead off with either Darmanitan, just the U-turn, or someone else. If he leads off with Weavile, that'd be awesome. But I think he probably may lead off with Latias, just the Mega on the first turn. And if he does that, I'm going straight out into Vaporeon. But anyways, let's start this battle, guys. I am so nervous right now, but we're going to get this thing going, and I hope that you guys are definitely happy right now. I talk a lot, just warning you guys right now, I talk a lot. So, yeah, I love competitive battling, though. He did say he has crappy internet, so I'm hoping for no disconnects. So we bring out the Arcanine. I am so scared what he's leading off with. He leads on with Thuggin. Okay, so that's actually a perfect matchup over here. This is an absolutely amazing matchup over here. So we're going to Intimidate right off the bat, which is actually tremendous. And he has really no reason to stay in, honestly. Really, he has literally no reason to stay in. And I feel like he's going to go straight out to that Mega Latias. 100% going to go straight out to the Mega Latias. I have no reason to switch out knowing that, though, because he may just knock off no matter what. I am holding a Rocky Helmet, so if he does knock off, he's going to take damage off of it. So he may be focused, actually, maybe Life Orb. I'm thinking he's going to be Life Orb, but I'm going to go straight for the Flare Blitz. Kind of predicting the switch, but trying to get some chip damage anyways, just because why not? So he's actually going to fake out, which is completely fine by me. We're going to figure out if this thing's Life Orb or not, and he's going to take some Rocky Helmet damage after that as well. So we do not see anything saying that he is going to be Life Orb, which is actually amazing that we did not switch out over there. That's actually tremendous. So we got this thing is not Life Orb and has Fake Out. Definitely runs Low Kick, Knock Off, and Iso Crash. Those are the three moves that I think are his other moves. I'm definitely just gonna stay in and use Flare Blitz, to be honest. He has no reason to stay in at all, but I definitely just have to go in and use Flare Blitz just to get a bunch of damage off on anything that he wants to switch into. He's definitely not going to stay in. He's definitely going to switch out to the Mega Latias. And yeah, there's nothing else he really wants to switch out into against this thing. I should have probably thought that over a little bit. He's definitely going to switch out though and go into the Mega Latias. I should have just predicted that and go into something else. He was in a DK, the Darmanitan. Okay, so this thing really has no defense. This is going to do a lot of damage to this thing. Not the best switch in the world. I do not really agree with that at all. Maybe he is Rocky Helmet, but, you know, even if he is, I don't know. He's definitely going to be a Choice Bandit or a Life Orb, though. That's what I would think. So, there's no way in hell that I'm going to stay in. No way in hell I'm going to be doing that. And the best solution, honestly, is to just go into Vaporeon, because what can this thing even do to the Vaporeon, right? This thing can do shit against Vaporeon. So, he's definitely just going to EQ, and Vaporeon can easily take that in. So, we are just going to go into Vaporeon over here and see what he wants to do. Maybe he's going to double out. Maybe he's going to double out into the Mega Latias over here and try to get his matchup his way, but I don't think he's going to be doing that. I think he's just going to stay and use EQ. I think that's the move to do, but I don't think the move in general was to even go into that Darmanitan. So yeah, he has Rock Slide actually, so that should do even less damage than EQ would even do. That's fine by me, honestly. If he wants to get some Rock Slide flinches, that's really just cool with me. I'm also running, well, I think I was Banded, to be honest. It's definitely not Life Orb. I don't think he's going to be Sash because he just went right into it, and I'm pretty sure if he was a Sash, then he would probably lead off with it. So I can probably say that this thing is definitely Banded, 100%. So I'm going to say that he is Banded from now, and he has Rock Slide. I may just use Wish over here, to be honest with you, rather than just Scald, but I kind of do want to Scald. Nah, I'm just going to use Wish. I'm going to play safe. So I'm going to use Wish over here. He's going to withdraw. I probably should have just went with Scald just because Mega Latias and whatnot. But you know what? It's all good. He goes into blue. So that is actually going to be the Whimsicott. What does this thing even want to do? I could just stay and he just use Ice Beam. He probably doesn't have Ice Beam. And I do not want this thing to go into a sub. So, I am just going to go ahead and use Ice Beam over here. He may just use Stun Spore. I don't want anything else to get Stun Spore. This is definitely the Pokemon that I wouldn't mind getting Stun Spore at all. And this thing may have Hurricane just to go against my Mega Venusaur. Energy Ball comes out, though. I'm not sure how much this will do. Ooh, that does a lot of damage. That's fine that we get the Ice Beam off. And it's a great thing that we did use Wish the first turn because this will do a good amount of damage. And we do restore our health to bring us up to where we could wish, not really wish, where we can live another hit. Knowing that he may use that again, though. Do we go into Mega Venusaur over here? That is the question. Or do I just stay in and go for another Ice Beam? What I can do is use Protect, but honestly, he can just use Sub over here, and he'd have enough HP to survive that. So I'm kind of in a pickle over here. This thing can't really do anything to my Arcanine, though, so I could always switch into Arcanine. I'm in a bit of a predicament over here, because I really do not know what I really want to do over here. I don't want this thing getting a free sub up, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm just going to go for another Ice Beam over here. Actually, no, it's very important if I keep this thing alive. Yeah, this is definitely an issue. Wow, okay. I'm in a bit of a pickle over here. You may just use Energy Ball again. I'm going to survive, but I do want to keep this thing alive for Darmanitan. The Darmanitan could be of many issues. But I really just want to switch on to Venusaur over here. Knowing this thing could probably get Hurricane and it may use Hurricane. Yeah, I'm just going to get on to Mega Venusaur over here. I really don't want to stay in and take another Energy Ball because I do need that thing again for that Darmanitan. He's in a U-turn now. Okay, I should have definitely stayed in. That's actually going to be so bad for me. So Whimsicott knows Energy Ball and U-turn. That was a really good move on his part, knowing that I'm going to switch out. I probably should have just stayed in. I could have taken that so well. I could have Ice Beam, whatever would come in. He's going to definitely go out into that Mega Latias over here. This is a perfect Pokemon to bring out against my Mega that I would definitely not stay in on. So, that kind of sucks. But we did get lots of damage off on that Whimsicott, which is really nice. So, we'll see what happens after that. But we do know that thing is Energy Ball, U-turn. I'm not sure what the item may be. La Chica comes out, which is the Mega Latias. Okay. So this thing is honestly easily the biggest round of his team. And I'm scared shitless of it. But I did bring a nice little Assault Vested Skuntank to go against it. So if this thing wants to Calm Mind, I do have Punishment, which is actually going to be really nice, because the more it gets up on, moves like Calm Mind, the more punishment will do. I also am going to be pursuing trapping this thing, which is really nice as well. And I'm really just curious as to what he's going to do with this thing. So we got to watch closely. This thing can be Reflect type, so it can bring out the Poison and Dart type to make it as its own. That could be a thing. He's going to use Psychic, which doesn't affect. Surprised he isn't running Psy Shock, but fair enough. He runs Psychic. Basically the same exact move. I honestly have no reason not to just use Pursuit over here. We're Pursuit and trapping this thing. That's the point of this thing being out here in the versus. I'm just going to touch Pursuit. If he drops Drake, that's fine by me, because then he's going to go -2 anyways. We're just going to Pursuit trap this thing in. He's definitely going to switch out, not knowing that I am Pursuit trapping this thing. So we're going to get Pursuit off over here, which should do about 35% or so, and that will do some good damage against this thing. So I don't know what he's going to switch out into at this point. Probably Empoleon, I would think. He's going to go back out into the Darmanitan. So obviously, like I said, the reason why I brought this nice little Vaporeon is for this thing, so I'm just going to switch right back out into Vaporeon. I have no reason to stay in, and this thing's probably just going to U-turn out of here, to be honest, but that's completely fine by me. If he just wants to go out and in and out and in and out, then that's fine by me as well. So he's in with the Flare Blitz. We do have Rocky Helmet, so he's not going to appreciate that very much, and we're going to eat that up pretty nicely. That did a lot of damage, though. That's the thing. We went from, what, 150 to... That did a lot of damage. So, whew, that did a lot of damage. That did more than I wanted it to, that's for sure. But I'm pretty sure this thing is banded, so I can just go right into Arcanine over here and intimidate this thing, so it wouldn't do that much damage anymore. And then I can just eat speed, anything that really wants to come in. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go right into Arcanine over here, and we're going to double out, basically, and intimidate. If he wants to, if he may... Honestly, we may see this thing not being banded, but that did so much damage, I'm thinking this thing's banded. I think there's no way that this thing's anything else. So I do double out. He's going to go into Shane, the Porygon Z. Okay, that may be of some issues. But, yeah, it sucks that this thing is a special attacker, because Intimidate won't do shit. Okay, Porygon Z is easily one of the biggest threats on this team. And Tri-Attack will do a lot of damage, unfortunately, because I am physically defensive and not special defensive. Arcanine has 80 special defense, but I'm relaxed nature, so I'm more physically defensive with, defensive IVs. I really don't have anything that really wants to eat this thing up at all, unfortunately. Now, I do need this thing to stop that Weavile. Weavile is a big threat. So I am going to more than likely have to sack off something else. Or I would just stay in and use Close Combat and one-shot this thing. This is a really bad predicament that I didn't want to be in, but unfortunately I am, of course, in this situation. I should have just stayed and used Wish. That definitely would have been better for me. Like 100%. This thing's going to do a lot of damage to me, though. I'm going to be able to survive it. But I definitely need this thing for that Weavile. But then again, I do have Medicham for that Weavile, so it may not be that important. And since we do not have Hariyama, Medicham doesn't need to do too much. And since we do got speed, oh shit, I have to really make a move right now. So I'm just going to go with Close Combat. It's a good thing I looked at the time, because I could have ran out of time and been forced into Flare Blitz. So I'm just going to use Close Combat. He uses Tri-Attack. We're going to see how much this does. Okay, we do. We thaw out, baby. We thaw out. Oh my god, I thought we were done over there. I thought this was game over. We do not kill it, but that's fine, because we do have E-Speed to kill this thing off. Oh my goodness, dude. We thaw out of the Freeze. I feel so bad, but I don't give a shit, because Freeze is enough hacks for me. Tri-Attack has, what, 10% chance to do that shit? I am not going to be dealing with anything like that. Especially since this thing can, freaking burn me. That's not even a thing, because I'm, I have 20% of a chance. But still, it could have been a burn thing. It could have just not even done anything, because I'm, fire. But, oh my god, dude. I thought we were done. I thought we were done over there. Holy shit. Okay. Yo. And this thing's definitely choice scarf because we are at base 95. Actually, no, we're running relaxed, so there's a chance that this thing is not even scarfed. Either way, I'm just going to go with the knee speed. Hopefully that will kill it off. Holy crap. And that does kill this thing off. So Arcanine does get the first kill of this season. So let me just type that down. Arcanine kills Porygon Z. Wow. That was so scary, dude. That was so scary, dude. At this point, I think this thing's just going to want to kill me off, honestly. And yeah, I really don't have anything that really wants to switch in it or knock off. Whether it's knockoff, he's definitely just gonna use fake out. Yeah, he's just gonna use fake out. That sucks. But I definitely don't want to, you know, put anything in for fake outs. So yeah, you know, again, my Vaporeon's out there for that Darmanitan. Not that I can really survive much from Darmanitan in the first place, but it is there for that. I am just gonna go ahead and use E-Speed. In case we can live, but he's just gonna use Ice Shard after that. So, he may not even have Ice Shard because he does have Fake Out. But I'm just gonna use E-Speed. Yeah, he's just gonna go with that Fake Out. It's fine by me though. It's fine by me. Arcanine did do a lot for myself, of course. It's unfortunate that I get intimidated off on this thing again, but it's okay. At this point, I am just gonna go out into Medicham, which is basically one of the biggest sleepers in this league. It's an awesome Pokemon. You run it Scarf, you can run it Life Orb, but Fake Out and Bullet Punch. You can run so many good sets on this thing to make it so effective. And yeah, definitely worth having. So I honestly, I could just go with a Poison Jab to predict the switch into Whimsicott, but I do really just want to kill this right here, Weavile. So I'm just gonna go with the Drain Punch. I'm not sure if Whimsicott can even survive a Drain Punch, even though I resist it. Because, you know, honestly, maybe I'm just overestimating what Medicham can do. But I'm just gonna go with the Drain Punch. I don't care whatever comes into this thing. He probably knows I'm Scarf by bringing it into this thing, but I really don't care if he knows it's Scarfed or not, because I need to bring it in right now. And the only way he can really outspeed me is if he uses Ice Shard. And yeah, we'll see what happens over here. I'm actually really scared to see what he's gonna do. I'm hoping that I've remembered to Choice Scarf this thing, because if this thing isn't Choice Scarf, I am kind of fucked. But I'm pretty sure I did remember to do that. That would be really bad if I didn't. It is Choice Scarf. We should be fine. I just Shock Bakey a Hex. We're good. We should be good, at least. I'm bugging the fuck out right now, by the way, guys. I'm bugging the fuck out. Oh my goodness, dude. I am actually bugging the fuck out. So nothing's really going to appreciate this thing other than Mega Latias, which definitely he should bring it out to. Definitely bring out Mega Latias into this thing. We do have Skuntank in the back of our pockets. So we should be pretty much fine by that. He's taking a very long time to figure out what he wants to do there. He's probably looking up Calix. He's probably looking up Speed, Tears, and whatnot. He's going to switch out knowing that I am Scarfed. And he's going to go into La Chica, which is the Mega Latias. So we're going to do some Drain Punch damage. Not going to do much at all because it does resist, and this thing's bulky as heck. But that's fine. I could have used Ice Punch, but you know what? It's all good because we do have Buttercup in our back pocket, which is basically the biggest wall to this thing ever. So he's probably just going to drop our Draco at this point, and Draco should not do a lot of damage to us at all, which should be pretty damn awesome. He may just double out over here and go out into Darmanitan. That would honestly be the move, but even then I have Sucker Punch in my back pocket as well, which I can just use. So he can do whatever he wants at this point. He's going to Roost up. Okay, that's actually the best play he could have done, so props to him. He does reveal that he does have Roost. So he has Roost and Psychic. Over here, I can easily just do Sucker Punch, knowing that well, actually, no, he could just Calm Minds. I may just go with Poison Jab, predicting possibly a switch out, but I doubt he would even want to go into Whimsicott. But I don't think he wants to switch out because he knows I can just Pursuit Trap him, but he did just use Roost. So I'm just going to use Pursuit nonetheless. We'll see what he wants to do. He's going to switch out. We're going to use Pursuit again. That was definitely the best move. And again, we're going to get some damage off on this thing because we are Pursuit Trapping him in here. So that is a big fun that he does have Roost, but obviously he would. Why not have that recovery? So he does get into playing over here. And playing obviously wants to get those Stealth Rocks up. That's 100% sure. Yeah, at this point, I just go straight into Vaporeon. This is honestly the best opportunity for me to get that HP back to go against that Darmanitan. So best play over here is definitely to go on to Vaporeon and get a Wish up. He's definitely just going to get Stealth Rocks up. If he uses Scald, I'm honestly in the best position ever. He uses Stealth Rock, though, to get the Stealth Rock up. That's completely cool with me. Now over here, I could just easily predict him to switch out and back out into the Latias. What I can do over here is I could easily just Ice Beam. I could easily just Ice Beam. I could easily just Scald and get everything burned. Getting that thing burned would be pretty nice just because it's a status effect that can bring him down every so often. I kind of don't want to get a Wish up though, to be honest, but to be honest, I kind of just want to get a Scald up as well. Am I being done for that? I probably am being done for that. Probably should be playing it safe, but yeah, I should probably just put up a Wish. Should probably just put up a Wish, and he's definitely, if he goes into Mega Lats, he's definitely just gonna roost up again. Yeah, he's definitely just gonna go back out into that thing. Since I'm just gonna use a Wish. We gotta be safe over here. We gotta be safe. He's gonna stay in. Okay, so using that was honestly the best play I could have made. He uses Roar. Okay, so this is a Roar set. Go into Medicham, please. Go into Medicham. Or go into this thing. That's completely fine by me too. That's actually completely fine with me too. Not really, honestly. Because he's definitely not going to want to stay in on this thing. I could have just go with Ice Cold Crash. He could just go with Scald, though. But I doubt he wants to stay in because EQ Oko is this thing like crazy. I'm just going to go with Ice Cold Crash, predicting him to switch back onto Mega Latias. He could just Roar again, but he's definitely not going to survive a fucking EQ. Oh, he stays in. That sucks. That really sucks. He does not play me in that place. Please don't burn me. It does burn me. The Wish does come through, but very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate that I got burned over there. Very, very unfortunate that I got burned over there. At this point, I'm just going to EQ again. This thing is practically useless at this point. He may just switch out over here. Yeah, okay, he doesn't switch out. He's still going to do a lot of damage despite me being burned. He definitely should have switched out over there. He's going to use Roar. Probably predicted me to switch back out, but honestly, that would have been stuff. That'd be stupid by me. So over here, I could just get another Wish up. Yeah, okay, so Empoleon, Stealth Rock. Probably has Defog on this thing too. So Stealth Rock, Scalds, Roar. Okay. Honestly, I am just gonna pass off another Wish, honestly. Like, there's really nothing else I can really do. So I'm just gonna Wish over here. He's just gonna Roar out, or he's gonna switch out over here. Okay, so he does switch out. He's probably gonna go back to Mega Latias. Thuggin. Okay, so he goes down to this thing. That's completely fine by me, honestly, because I can just Wish Protect. I could use Skull, but that's whatever. Woo, this is going way worse than I wanted it to be going. That burn does suck, but hey, it's 30%. I shouldn't think anything less than that. So we're just gonna Wish Protect over here. He's gonna use Fake Out. It's not gonna do shit. We're gonna get some HP back. At this point, I'm just gonna Scald. He's gonna probably knock off. It's fine by me. I'm just gonna Scald. I should probably just go with another Wish, but you know what? I don't think twice about my moves. I don't think twice about moves, guys. That's why I'm a shitty battler. But you know what? That's fine. So he knocks up my Rocky Helmet, and Scalds may do a good amount of damage. If you got a burn over here, that's honestly amazing. Burn for burn. No burn for burn. Nice. No burn for burn. That's beautiful. I'm just going to use another Wish over here. The best move you can really use is going to be Low Kick, I would presume. But, yeah. Wow, okay. Okay, I'm just looking at the things I have right now. So he doesn't have Vaporeon Z anymore. But he does have Empoleon, Whimsicott, Darmanitan, Mega Latias left. I should have taken a screenshot of his team, but I wasn't thinking twice about that. Kind of unfortunate because I don't remember the last Pokemon I thought he would bring. Why am I blanking out right now? I'm actually gonna switch. I'm actually gonna check right now because I didn't take a picture of his team, so I'm basing purely off of memory. I know that I killed the Porygon Z because I typed that down because I need the I need to know what does what. Okay, let me see. I gotta check out his team. I know he didn't bring Hariyama, so that's cool. Okay. So he brought the. He's gonna just stay and use knockoff. That's a crit, isn't it? That's not a crit. Wow. Okay, so Weavile, Darmanitan, Mega Latias, Empoleon, Whimsicott, and Porygon Z. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, so Porygon Z already killed. So it's the Weavile, of course. I'm against it right now. Okay, so Weavile knockoff, fake out. I'm just gonna protect over here because I have no reason not to. He's just gonna use this to switch out, which he doesn't. Why is he not switching now? What is he doing? He's gonna Swords Dance? He's not even a Swords Dance. That would have been a perfect opportunity to Swords Dance. What is he doing? What is he doing? He's probably thought I was gonna wish pass this thing off. Is he just looking to sack this thing off really that badly? If so, I'll just use another wish. Honestly, well, I can be here all day. You're gonna just continuously knock me off? That's completely cool with me, dude. That's a crit. Kinda sucks that you got a crit over there, but you know what? It's whatever. He's just gonna continuously knock off, and that's cool with me. I could be bold over here and just use Ice Beam, which I'm gonna do that. He may just think I'm just gonna protect over here, so I'm just gonna use Ice Beam. He's just gonna stay and knock off. Please don't crit again. Please live. Cool that. Cool. This should be able to kill it, so it does kill. We're gonna get our wish HP back. So Weavile goes down. He's gonna get free switch it into Mega Latias, which I'm pretty sure he wanted that. So Vaporeon kills Weavile. Goes back out into this thing. Okay, so he goes back into this thing. Why does he go back into this thing? Does he realize that this thing really has nothing to do against me? I could just use Ice Beam because I want this thing going under a sub, so I'm just going to go with Ice Beam. Energy Ball won't kill me unless I get crits. He's just going to use Energy Ball like he doesn't care. Oh, that's a crit. Oh, that's not a crit? Okay, cool. So we survive with 2 HP. Wow, I'm taking so many risks this match. Holy crap. But Vaporeon so far has 2 kills. And kills the Whimsicott. So now at this point, Vaporeon literally has no sort of usage. But that's completely cool with me. We do get rid of Whimsicott, which honestly is not a big threat to my team at all, considering I have Medicham that has Poison Jab, I have Skuntank that has Poison Jab, I have Mega Venus that has Sludge Bomb. There's just so many counters, I don't know why he even brought it. So he goes on to La Chica over here, and over here I am just gonna go with a nice little Ice Beam, or I can just go with Wish. He may just use Roost. That won't take away anything because he's not even flying, so yeah, that's still gonna be super effective. I'm just gonna use Ice Beam. He's just gonna T-Bolt, that's cool with me. So if your guy's third move is T-Bolt, so he doesn't have any Calm Mind, which is okay, that's fine by me. So we do die over there, that's completely cool with me. Okay, I'm just gonna do some calcs over here. Because I can just go into Medicham and use Ice Punch, and that could do a lot of damage. I wish Mamoswine did not get burned. That's huge. That is honestly huge. And if I were to burn Weavile, that thing would have been long gone, honestly. But you know what? That is fine. That's completely fine. Okay, so let's see what we're supposed to do over here. 50 seconds left. I really gotta make sure that I make this move. This may be the move of the game, guys. If I can get Ice Punch and it kills that Latias, which is probably like 55% HP, that could be the dagger on my boy Scoot's team. But we'll have to see what happens over here. That'd honestly be really risky if I just go right into Medicham. I gotta make my play over here real quickly. I'm thinking, man, should I just risk it and go into Medicham or what? I'm really hoping. All right, I think I'm just gonna get into. I think I'm just gonna have the Skuntank make the safe play. I can't be making risks out here. I cannot be making risks out here. These are the plays that will win me the game. Quite honestly, I am probably just gonna go with the Poison Jab over here. Actually, no, I may just Pursuit again. I know he's gonna use Roost, but like, I definitely, yeah, he's just gonna use Roost. I definitely don't want this thing to do anything though. That sucks. So he's gonna get back to full HP. Pursuit will do pretty much nothing. It does some, but yeah. He really doesn't want to stay. He really doesn't want to switch out at this point. So he's just gonna use T-bolts. Does nothing because this is Assault Vest, special defensive, Adamant, you know, Skuntank. So yeah, he's probably just gonna Roost up and stuff. Huh. That's a critical hit, I think. Yeah, it's a critical hit. Over here, I'm just going to go with Sucker Punch because I don't think he's going to go with another Roost. He could just go with another Roost, but I think he wants to preserve. I think he just wants to preserve that. So I'm just going to go with Sucker Punch over here. Do some more damage, if anything else. Or he's just going to switch out. I kind of want to go for Poison Jab on one of these turns just to try to poison this thing. I know it's not going to be too effective, but with him having Roost and whatnot, it can do better than none. I thought he was going to switch out because Pursuit will still do a good amount of damage. If he wants to switch out, then that sucks for me because every other turn I just use Pursuit, and this time I'm just going to go with Sucker Punch. And that's going to reveal Sucker Punch, and I really don't want that to go to waste. He's probably trying to see what kind of Skuntank I am. He's probably going to see. He's probably just going to go into Empoleon over here. I should have just used Pursuit. Because Pursuit has so much PP. Oh, interruption. Fuck. Do we really have to play through all of that again? I'm really hoping, like, ugh. So Sky mentioned that his internet is really bad, but I don't know if I can replay all of those turns. He is damning me right now saying, fuck, oh shit. Fuck, I should indeed, Sky, man. This can't be happening. Alright guys, I will be right back. We may have to replay all of those plays, and that is going to be annoying, but man, how are we going to replay Skull Burn on that? I don't even know. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, now we are back. So apparently, I ended up using Sucker Punch on the last turn, and well, he ended up Calm Minding. So let's do that right over here. He told me that that's what happened on his end. I actually didn't see him do that. So he has Calm Mind. He does reveal that over here, which is very interesting. What he doesn't know is that he doesn't know that I have myself a nice little punishment in my ordeal. So we figured out a few things. So this whole entire moveset is Psychic, Roost, Thunderbolts, and Calm Mind, which is very weird. It does not have the Stab Dragon Pulse, which is very interesting. At this point, I can just Pursuit, and he'll Calm Mind probably again, which is completely cool with me. If he wants to do that, that's fine by me. I do have Punishment in my back pocket. If he's going to go for another Calm Mind, it's going to do lots of damage to him, and he does not know that I have this move. So yeah, we had to go through this a lot, guys. This is a really, really big pain in the ass, but we played this like 6 times, trying to get the exact hacks to happen. We had some sort of ways to get back into it, so shout out to Scoot for hanging in there with me, and shout out to him for getting through these internet issues, as I know how annoying internet issues can be. So he doesn't know what I'm going to be doing over here. He's probably going to be predicting. He's probably going to go for another Roost, which he does, which is completely cool with me. He's going to see that I'm going to be staying in. Hopefully we do not reach that balance hammer, by the way, guys. That would really suck if that were to happen, but I'm going to go ahead and do a nice little Pursuit over here. By the way, guys, I'm sorry if the mouth movements are really in sync. I actually forgot to change change that up. So much apologies for that. I'm gonna try to fix it, but with the amounts of you know, fixing between whatever goes, you know, between like the game audio and, you know, my audio or whatever, it's not really gonna work out to us. He's gonna go for another come out, which is actually really nice for us. He's getting really greedy. And what he's probably gonna do over here is probably roost again, I would imagine. I can just go for punishments at this point, and he's gonna probably not really expect that at all. So we're gonna go for a nice little punishment at this point, or should we go for another pursuit? I don't know if we can live 2 thunderbolts. That's the thing. So I definitely want to go for punishment over here, just so I can switch into something else at this point. So he's actually going for roost. Kind of wish I would go for another pursuit, and he would go for another calm mind, but that's completely fine. Hopefully he doesn't realize that punishment is doing so much damage, but it should do about. That does a lot of damage. He's not gonna stay, I wouldn't imagine. So at this point, it's all like mind games, and I can easily just go with pursuit, predicting I'm either to switch out or to attack at this point, or I can go for sucker punch. Honestly, I don't see any reason for not going for sucker punch because, well, he can just roost. He can just roost. I think I'm just gonna go for another punishment. I'm just gonna go for another punishment if he roosts. He's gonna use T-Bow. I should have won with Sucker Punch. That would have been the move. We should be able to survive this fine, though. Punishment will take his Mega Latias out. So shout out to my assistant coach, Liz, aka Pro Caesar, for telling me about punishment this morning. Oh my goodness. So Skuntank kills the Mega Latias. That Pama was what we're most afraid of in the first place. That thing goes down, which is so beautiful. And at this point, he only has 2 Pokemon left. And I really do not see myself losing at this point, which is awesome. He's gonna go out into this nice little Tormanitan. I really have no reason not to switch, switch out or whatever. So I'm just gonna use Sucker Punch over here. I'm gonna let him do his thing. I'm pretty sure this thing isn't Choice Bandit at this point. I'm just gonna go for Sucker Punch. It's gonna do a good amount of damage. If he uses Foot, but well, actually no, we are actually gonna pick up another kill with Skuntank, killing off that nice little freaking Darmanitan, dude. Oh my goodness. Wow, so that is going to be how it's going to roll out. Wow. Okay, so just for differential sake, I can easily just go into Mega Venusaur. Or, what should I go for at this point? Because this thing has no sort of recovery moves. I can just go for Sucker Punch, honestly, because he's going to use Skull with Old A. So let's see how much this does. It should do a good amount of damage. It should be 2 a KO. Except he does have... let's see how much this does. Does it burn us or don't get a burn? Okay. What I'm going to do over here is I'm going to go into Medicham because we need the differential sake, guys. We need the differential sake. So I am going to go ahead and switch out into Medicham at this point, and I am going to just Drain Punch at that point. We should be able to kill this thing, and we should have this as a 4-0, guys. If you guys not know, I'm not usually greedy with the amount of Pokemon I have left, but there is differentials in these type of leagues where it's very competitive, and I have to have, you know, the differential sake positive for me. So, even if he gets a Skull Burn, I think a Drain Punch should be able to kill from this range. He's going to get Stealth Rock up. I think he forgot that he had Stealth Rock up, so that's a bit of a hiccup. I don't think it really matters, though, because I think Drain Punch at this range would have killed him anyways, even if I got Skull Burned. And that should be a GG to Scoot. I don't know if he missed it over there. I don't know if he by accident did that. But anyways, good game, Scott. I'm very sorry for how that ended up. Shout out to Liz again for the nice little tip on the freaking punishment. That really did save my ass, so... Medicham kills Napoleon, and that is a 4-0. We start off this season 1-0, which is freaking great. So let's get rid of that. Let's put the 1 over there. It looks beautiful. I'm going to say the replay in case anything goes wrong. Thank you guys so much for watching. Get your Chiago Cubchoos in the chat, guys. And that actually ended up at perfect timing. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.